Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Hello World. Thank you for joining me once again. Um, it is an honor to be here with you guys. It is definitely something I enjoy doing. I definitely am encouraged by you guys. I'm sorry that I'm not giving you my full attention. But I am doing something right now that I probably shouldn't be doing. But I'm definitely I don't want to turn that off. Excited to be here. And I'm thankful to be here as well. So, how was your day? My day was pretty good. I can't complain. Um I don't even remember how it was, so it definitely was probably a good one. Um, How about you guys? But before we get into that, I just want to remind you guys to like, share, and subscribe. Definitely turn on your little ding ding so whenever I come on, you can see and we could definitely hang out. So today, today was cool. Hey, treasure hustlers, welcome. So today was cool. Um, I worked. I did another episode of the Jenny and Joy show today with my co-host Jenny. We meet every Wednesday around 2 o'clock. It's the Jenny and Joy show. If you want to head on over there to check it out. Yes, yes, you did. And I'm about to give Mama a big shout out. Before I came on here this evening, I happened to go on. Um, Happy Flippin' Mama. I think I'm saying it right. Um, Her name is Mama, but Flippin' Hip. Okay, it's Flip Hippin' Mama or something to that degree. I went onto her live real quick, and I just saw how she was hurting so bad because someone her dog that she loves so much is going through the final stages of life. um, that is never easy for anyone to go through. I don't care if it's a human being or if it's an animal, but when you have a relationship with someone, even with your animal, because you start to read each other, you start to know when, things are good or bad. And, animals are comfort. And yeah, hip flipping mama. Um, so shout out to her. She's definitely a really cool person. I'm intrigued by her page because she's just, what intrigues me the most about her is that I'm not sure where she's from, but the fact that she knows the lyrics to all of these hip hop songs, I'm just like, what? So that's kind of why I'm like intrigued. Like, what? How you know that song? I didn't even know you had that station, So shout out to her in her time of grief. Um, she was just expressing how her dogs, like, and her husband are the three things in our life that are very important. And, a loss is a loss. And even when, going through, hearing what she's going through, it kind of hurt me because I don't like when people are hurting. Um, I'm in New Jersey. So everybody shout out to treasure hustlers as well. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Um, but yeah, we definitely need to be there for each other no matter what. You don't have to agree with anybody, but if someone is hurting, then you should really just try your best to do something to help them, to help at least comfort or ease their discomfort or pain or their pain. And no matter what, all my well wishes go out to her, and hopefully she'll come through this phase a little easy. I feel like death is never easy, but it's unfortunate that we have to go through it and that we have to see people that we love go through the process. Um, so I understand. I have a lot of empathy for it, And thank you. And I hope that I hope that the grieving process does not delay whatever else she is planning on doing with her life. Because here's the thing, when we grieve, um, sometimes we allow the grief to stop our own progression. Now, again, I don't believe there's a particular a length of time that anyone should grieve for that's acceptable. But I do know some people just stop living because of things. So hopefully, she'll be able to get through this situation, this season, and be able to do the things that she had planned on doing for her life. And I hope that she continues to come on live because I tune in. And when I'm at work, actually this morning when she was on, I was tuned in at work and just laughing along. My coworkers was like, "What are you laughing at?" And we were kind of just laughing along with some of the things that she was saying and sharing. But anyway, so I hope that things go a little easy for her um, and during this time. And I hope that she's encouraged, even though it is a trying time and it's hard. But I do hope that she is remaining encouraged and that she will not allow this to stop her. As soon as we realize we are all put here for a purpose and that once we pass, our being uh, doesn't die, just our shell is true. It has helped me get over deaths learning about that. It's true. It's very true. The soul never dies. It never dies. I think we just go from one realm to the next. But again, we will not know that until we actually go to that next place or whatever. But while we are here, we need to utilize the gift that we have and enjoy it because every breath we take, and I'm a broken record when it comes to this, every breath we take is just a gift. And no matter what you're doing in life, where you are, how you feel, it's a gift. And once we stop breathing permanently, you don't want to look back and be like, man, I wish I did this. I wish I did that. I wish I was more this way. I wish I understood, whatever the case may be. So, you know, no matter what, when we get the opportunity, if we're going through trying times, when we do get the opportunity, we should definitely try to utilize this gift and enjoy it. So tonight I want to talk about cooking. Um, so my coworker is on the 30 something or something where the less 30 where or 30 less or something like that where um, you pretty much cut out a lot of things. Yesterday is history, tomorrow is mystery, and today is gift. That's what is called present. Let me tell you, I have a quote that I wrote, and I said, "Our future is always 24 hours away." Bam. That's from inside this book right here that I wrote in October. Yep, I released this book in October, and they're all original quotes. And one of them is, um, I can't remember. I just said it though, but I can't remember. And unfortunately, I don't have page numbers, so I can't even figure out what page I put it on. But anyway, um, yes. So she's on this whole 30. That's what it's called. Yeah, I wrote a book. It's and I never thought I would be an author at all. But I'll tell you the story, the background story to it. So I was getting my hair done, like I got it done today. And the woman in this store, we were watching a show called Queen Sugar. And I think you can watch that on Netflix. But one of the episodes, she just saw how oh yeah, the future is always yes, that's the quote. She one of the episodes she was saying, you know what, we as African American women need to start being writing more, being authors. And I was just like, and it's mainly for the younger girls coming up to understand that you can do more than just what is shown to us. So I was like, I'm not an author, but I took it as a challenge. And if you ever are on Instagram and follow my Instagram, um, the Instagram, I was told, the algorithm, stuff like that, you should do 2 quotes and a picture. And so I was like, I was really nervous about doing quotes. But then I said, you know what? They can't just be any typical quote. It needs to be original. So it took about a year for me writing these quotes. And then fast forward to me meeting this woman. And then fast forward to me taking it as a challenge, like, well, I ain't no punk. So I'm going to go ahead and write this book. So I just put these quotes together in a book format and voila, it's all together. I have 3 parts. I'm trying to release one of the parts now, very soon. Now, mind you, I released this book October of 2018. So I'm not one to wait. I need to get, more and more. So I'm ready to get the other one out. This one is 209 original glorious pages of quotes. You can get it in the description below. If you want to just check it out, there's a few quotes on Amazon that they give you just so you can get a preview of what the book is about. You can hit the shop my merch button and you will see the book there along with everything else that I do. We literally have the one you have behind. Oh, really? Yeah. I thought that was so cute. I got that from Amazon. I love that. So, yes. So basically, that's the reason behind this book. And shout out to my friends Stacy and Jennifer. They helped me. Stacy actually edited the book for me, and Jennifer picked the cover. And she also picked the cover for the next book I'm about to release, but I have an artist working on that. It's going to be dope. So the book cover alone should sell itself. So yes, she's on the whole 30, Jenny from the Jenny and Joy show. She's on the whole 30. And today she was like, oh, it's day 3 and she's cut out soda or Coca-Cola. Thank you. She's cut out Coca-Cola and she's been having these headaches because, with caffeine and Coca-Cola, there's a lot of things, additives in there to help us keep us addicted. Remember, we were talking about addiction last night. Keep us addicted to drinking it to get us stimulated. So when you're going through withdrawal from Coca-Cola or anything, any substance that keeps on drawing you in, you get these headaches. So I think by the end of this week, her headaches will subside. But then I was like, you know what? I'm going to give you some moral support. So I'll join in too. And so I was like, wait, but what am I supposed to eat? She's like, never mind. You can't do it, Joy. I was like, why? She's like, because you hardly eat anyway. But there are things that I can cut, like the potato chips. That's a struggle. Snacks. That's a struggle. Candy. That is a struggle. I said, you know what? But I'm going to do this with you. So tonight, after I got my hair done, I went to the supermarket and I got garlic. I got 1 potato. I have onions and I had a piece of fish that I had in the freezer. And I was like, okay, I'm going to make that a meal. So right now, as we speak, that thing is simmering to eternity. Let me tell you, I've never been so excited to eat my lunch tomorrow than I have been today. I can't wait because I put that little Goya seasoning in there and it's simmering. I got some vegetables sauteing and I had a little piece of bacon too, but I have to eat something. I haven't eaten since lunch. And lunch, all I had was a scoop of egg salad, which is probably not good for me, a scoop of crab, and a scoop of cauliflower with 2 little pieces of fish that were like this size. So it's not fair. I need to eat something. So I'm going to have my little slice of pizza and call it a day. But at least I finagled it and I put a little pepper on it. So, that should help it. Speaking of food, our dinner's ready. Okay. I'm a vegetarian. And vegetarian, I turned into a vegetarian. I'll tell you how. So years ago, I had seen a nutritionist, and the nutritionist put me on this pretty much a vegan diet or vegetarian diet. Man, I was used to my filet mignon. I was used to my burgers, meatloaf, all of that. So to be on a vegetarian diet at, let's say, 13, it's hard. So, and everything was organic, no pasta sauce that, you like ragu and all of them other stuff. I couldn't do that. So, what I ate for those 30 days was vegetables, no meat, and that was a struggle. And let me tell you, after that 30 days was up, I said, "Whoa." I put that filet mignon. I saved that filet mignon, baked that up, put some broccoli in there, and then I cut that up. I ate it. Not even 2 minutes later, I was up in the bathroom, and I said, "You know what? If beef beef and pork will make me feel like this immediately like that, I don't need it." And that's when I stopped eating beef and pork. I stopped eating chicken because I grossed myself out. One day I was frying chicken, and again, I was probably under my 20s or something like that. And then I just saw the blood leaking out of there, and I was like, wait. And we love gravy. So I said, wait a second, that's become the blood juice is becoming my gravy. And after that, I was done. So I stopped eating chicken. And then I was a bad vegetarian because I hate salad. And so you can imagine how much weight I lost. I went from like 120 something to like 115. Eeks. Very bad. Um, but now I've monitored myself for a while. I stopped being a vegetarian because I was just losing a little bit too much weight. And I ate the chicken again, and then I grossed myself out all over again. So now I'm back to being fully vegetarian, but not strict. So if one day I truly have a desire to eat chicken again, then I'm going to allow myself to do it. But that day has not come. So, you know, I'm good. So, I used to cook a lot more when I ate meat. I felt like there were better options, like because I mean, I used to watch all of the cooking shows. I don't know about you guys. Yen Can Cook, Lydia. I used to watch Julia Childs. I used to watch all of them. Anybody know about PBS Channel 13? I used to be on that channel like forever. Um, and I used to love watching the cooking shows, and I would be just like that cooking. So you can imagine, I haven't come across any vegetarian cooking shows. And quite frankly, I haven't found it fun to be a vegetarian cook and whatever. But today, today I'm inspired because, you know, I'm doing it real good. Them potatoes are gonna be soft. They're gonna be falling off the fork. Um, and it's healthy too. So I think that it's gonna get me on the right track because I have been trying to eat a lot healthier. Meanwhile, I'm not gonna lie, I do have chips. I'm sorry. There's just some things that you just have to wean off. And I figured there's only a little bit left in the bag, so maybe I can start the whole 30 tomorrow. Hopefully, Jenny won't be tuning in tonight. Oh, God, she's there. Uh oh. Jenny, you didn't see that, did you? Hello, world. Shout out to Jenny B, my co host on the Jenny and Joy show. I really hope she did not see me put that chip in. Oh, she did. Sorry. I you know what? Just pretend like you didn't see that. But you have inspired me, Jenny. Just seriously, you have inspired me. Every day I'm gonna cook and up until Labor Day. Whatever. Oh, it's Memorial Day. That's coming up. I'm gonna cook. You do you. Thank you, girl. I'm gonna cook every day, and these are gonna be healthy meal options for me. And this will keep me on track with the 30, the whatever the 30 thing is that you're doing. And so that could be inspiring towards you too. So don't give up. You don't need Coca-Cola, and you don't need all those other things that you're staying away from now. We got this, son. So what are your favorite things to cook, people? Talk to me. I know, as you can tell, I used to love cooking filet mignon. I loved, oh, hey, Clam. Um, it was just one bag, and I only opened it on Sunday. So, you know, it's Wednesday, so I haven't really finished it yet. But that's the problem. When you're extremely hungry, you gravitate to snacks. So I bought apples, Jenny. So tomorrow for my snack, instead of running to the cafeteria, I'm gonna have chips. It does take you a month to finish a small. Thank you. She knows. Um, so yeah, I definitely enjoy vegetables. And this whole 30 is definitely going to be cool because it's going to have me going to the grocery store every day. So now I'm going to have to squeeze in the gym to the grocery store to you guys to cooking something for my lunch. And this is going to be exciting because with the whole 30, I want to try not to eat too many processed things. And in order to do that, I need to have food that I can cook. Now, the reason why I probably would go to the supermarket every day is because I'm a finicky eater. And just because it's in the refrigerator doesn't mean I'm going to want it that day. And raw fruit and vegetables go bad fast. So instead of me harboring it, and possibly wasting money, I'll just go to the supermarket. And there's local supermarkets around me. I could walk to one within seconds. So it's easy. But it's exciting because I'm like, oh, what can I cook tomorrow and whatever. I should really show you guys what it looks like. Nah, maybe another time. But yeah, that's what's cooking right now. Um, so what meal options are you guys? Can I challenge you guys to join us in this? The 30 thing, the 30-day challenge. I'm doing a modified though. It can't give up. I can't give up milk. Well, you can give up milk products, but I would say slowly if you wean yourself off of it. You can. I used to think that I couldn't give up milk either, but I don't eat ice cream. I don't eat I don't drink milk. You maybe substitute it with like almond milk or something. You could do it, girl. If you want to, but if you don't, then that's on you. No judgment here. Um, so yeah, I definitely can't wait to figure out what I'm gonna make tomorrow. Oh, and I'll tell you what is simmering right now. I have the garlic, fresh garlic. And the best way to pick garlic, the bundle has to be very tight and hard to break, and you can smell it. If you can smell the garlic flavor, then you've got a good one. Um, and the onion, you can kind of squeeze it and look at it. So I sauteed onions and garlic, put a little oil, put a little red pepper flakes, and then I put one red tomato. I mean, yeah, one red tomato. I cut that in slices. And I also have one red potato. And on top of that, I put fish. And, I didn't season the fish because all of that other stuff is seasoned. So I can't wait to eat that. I like my yogurt and cheese. But girl, yogurt is basically rotten milk. And cheese, did you ever hear me tell you about the cheese, the sharp cheese or the shredded cheese that I had that I didn't even realize I had for 3 years in my fridge and it was still fresh? Girl, that scared me too. After that incident, I stopped buying shredded cheese. Don't watch. Mm-hmm. That definitely turned me off quick. Clem, I challenge you too to do the whole 30. No meat. Okay, fine. Maybe a little bit meat. But whatever you're doing, modify it and add a little bit more healthiness to it. That's the challenge. Um, oh, I love lobster tail. Mm, lobster tail is so good. Um, it's delicious. And the best way you can make it, you can boil it. You can buy the tail frozen, or you can have your grocer um, steam it, and they can steam it and put some Old sauce on there. Oh, after that, you really won't need any butter because it's so juicy and sweet. Ooh, make me want to go and get some lobster tail right now. Oh my goodness, like I'm feeling delicious. Crab legs. I love crab legs. Um, Crab cakes, I'm finicky with that. Crab cakes I can do or not do. Um, what other things do I like? I stopped eating rice. Well, maybe I didn't stop eating rice. I stopped purposely cooking rice because I heard rice. If any of you heard of Dr. Sebi, he was talking about how rice has a lot of acid and it makes your body go forward. Whole 30 allows lean meal meats and fish. I need my meat. I actually get really lightheaded when I don't eat meat at least once a day. Well, that's good. Maybe with your blood type, you're supposed to eat meat. So that could be a thing for you. Don't worry about it then. Um, I was talking to Clem anyway. Kind of trim down a little bit. I'm just joking. But what was I saying? Um, oh yeah, so crab cakes, give or take, I'll eat it. What do you guys eat for breakfast? Oh yeah, Dr. Sebi, that's who I was saying. So Dr. Sebi, he was talking about how rice has a lot of acid in it. And he said, if you notice a lot of Asian people who eat rice, they're always leaning forward because their body can't hold them up because of the acid. And it was pretty much talking about alkaline, having more alkaline in your system, meaning eating a lot more greens and veggies and stuff like that, so that you'll have more iron. And when you have a lot of iron in your system, it wards off disease. This is what they're saying, and he's treated people, and it's been true. So I kind of take everything, little things here and there. I take it, but I don't necessarily make it like law for me. But when people give you suggestions, you can take some things and then you can leave some things. But I took it and I'm enjoying it. So I'm gonna try my best to eat a lot more veggies, a lot more green veggies like spinach, kale, um, maybe some peppers here and there. Just broccoli, some things that'll keep me going. And I heard when you do eat that way, eggs are good too. I heard when you eat that way, you feel different. Your body feels a lot different. So I want to try and see if this is true, right? What's the harm in trying something to see if it's true, if it works? Um, so I definitely will be trying that, especially now that I'm on the whole 30 with Jenny B and our other coworker. Just to challenge ourselves and to encourage and inspire each other to stay on the path. Because that's what it is. That's what it's all about. I'm not doing the whole 30 just because. I'm doing it because I want to help my friends, stay on the path. And sometimes the best way to help people is to join them. It's kind of like the same way how I was saying about earlier about how about flipping my hip flipping mama, how she's going through something now. One of her dogs has been diagnosed with two forms of cancer, and the dog only has 10 days to live. And she's had her dog for a long time, and she's also said that, her children have grown and left the home, and it's just her husband, and her dogs. So, that's like losing a whole nother person. You know what I mean? Like, you can't take away the relationship that she's had with her dog. So I say that to say that, while she's going through that, the best support we can give is to just, lend us showing a good hand, like, you got this, if you need anything, we're here. That's what I'm doing with Jenny. You don't have to be alone with this whole 30. If you feel like you're giving up, don't, because there are other people who are pushing you along and also taking part. So, that gives a little bit more encouragement as well. And I think, again, as humans, if we could do that, then the world would be less painful. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Sorry, I started to hear a little bit too much sizzling, and sizzling ain't good when. All right, so yeah, um, that's taken care of. I actually cooked. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. So this is what I cooked. That is fish. That is fish, some potato, put the little Goya sauce on there. I'm going to tear this up tomorrow. I'm telling you. I'm going to tear this up tomorrow. Guaranteed. So now, do you agree with me? And you can't wait for me to have my lunch tomorrow because I'm excited. Yes, girl. And it smells amazing. That right there was tomato, one tomato, two garlic cloves, half an onion, one fish, and one red potato. That's what is in there. Oh, and I put the Goya seasoning in there. The Goya seasoning packet in there. That's why it's red. Oh, and then I put some red pepper flakes in there as well. I can't wait. So thank you, Jenny. It sure will. Thank you, Jenny B, for encouraging this whole 30 on us. I can't wait to, really fully start it. Now, I'm not even interested in eating this chip because I want to eat that. But I'm just eating it. Think about it, guys. Sometimes we just do things just to do it. I'm not really necessarily thriving for like, oh, I want this potato chip, but because it's in front of my face, I just want to eat it. Thank you for supporting me and keeping, girl, you know it. Boom, we got this, son. Shout out to Jenny, guys. Make sure you tune in to our show every Wednesday between 2 p.m. and something else. It's just a light-hearted show where we talk about fun things, we inspire, we do pranks, we take suggestions, we do shout outs. So you definitely want to tune in because you never know, you might have been shouted out. So you definitely want to tune in. Again, if you guys want to check the stuff out that I have, go down into the description below. You can do the shop my merch. If you want to reach out or look at any of the people that we've had on our live seen through my eyes, or even just on the hello world, you could definitely look down below. I have everybody. I do not take for granted people who take their time out to spend a little bit with me. So I definitely put them down below, especially if they're doing something as well. Give us some suggestions. Yep, shout out. Oh yeah. um, yeah, so it's the Jenny and Joy show if you want to go and follow that page. It'd be nice if you do. Um, so yeah, I'm excited for this. And also once I get my memory card, you guys will be seeing the information about the hour live seen through my eyes with conscious products. He is amazing. He's definitely giving you insightful information about health and wellness. Um, so yeah, food, guys. You could just start eating stuff and not even like want it. So I think when we eat healthier, we don't necessarily crave things as much. I don't know about you. I mean, I haven't come to that point where I've eaten that healthy where I don't crave anything. Maybe I wouldn't crave like potato chips or, soda or anything like that. Maybe that's what the caveat is when you do that. So I challenge all of us, join in the whole 30 and make it your own. Make it your own. Do something opposite to what you have been doing, especially if it's not very good for you. Try it. Try just, weaning yourself off of that item or items so that you can have a healthier scope in life. Try it. I guarantee you'll like the results. And maybe you'll see how It maybe you'll see how it will. Yep, no Coca-Cola Classic for you. Water. um Maybe you'll see how you can your body goes without having that in you. So I cannot wait, guys. Tomorrow, maybe I will have buy some lobster tails. Maybe I will buy some lobster tails so I can have it for lunch on Friday. Ooh, that's gonna be a good lunch too. Ooh, I can't wait, man. Thank you, Jenny. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna probably get some lobster tail and boil that up. No butter. Maybe I can find a different substitute for it. Um, I don't know. I'll just have to research that and see how good that tastes. Or maybe what I'll do is I'll season it. That way I won't need anything. Or I have something that's very seasoned and I'll eat it with the lobster tail so I don't need to use butter. That's another thing that you could possibly do. When you season your food, you can cut out other things that you necessarily use to season that one particular thing. So, guys, I challenge you to eat healthier, cook more, make time. See, the same way I'm saying make time for your vision boards is the same way we should make time to cook. Not like microwave stuff. I mean, literally sit there on the stove and cook. If you have an hour to yourself, then maybe make that hour to yourself cooking for yourself. You know, that also feeds your soul, right? So, and that also gives you time alone with yourself, right? So, yeah, and it also will help your body. All of these things I think we can incorporate in our lives. So, yes, I'm going to make time to cook. I'm definitely going to go to the gym because I can't miss that. I'm going to the gym. I'm going to cook and I'm going to meet you guys here every night between 7 and 9 because I truly am happy and thankful when you guys are here. I feel supported. I hope that you learned something because you guys always invest in me, and I learned something from you guys from your comments um, and all of your suggestions. I'm going to start going to the track. All right, go ahead, girl. Good. It'll make you feel better. That's fine. Walking is fine. I didn't say anything running. Eventually, you're gonna get tired of walking, and then you'll run. That's how I started. I started with walking and then I started jogging. And, now I'm just like, I just challenge myself even more like, ooh, let me see if I can do this. Your mind is very powerful. Your mind is very powerful. You put yourself to doing something, you'll do it. So yeah, let's see how long we can eat healthy and maybe make it become a lifestyle or a lifestyle change. You never know. Don't ever put limits to yourself. Why not? No one said that you would be a born meat eater, but you became one. You had to get used to eating meat, right? It's not like you just woke up one day and said, "Oh, I'm gonna like meat." So, in the same way, it's like, "Oh, I'm gonna love these vegetables." It's the same way. You just have to make it a lifestyle, make it a habit until it becomes your lifestyle. So, have we all done our vision boards? I do my every single day, and I look at the ones that I have often. And I'm telling you, the stuff works. It comes true. And the reason why I know it comes true because when you start thinking about something so often and you start doing things in that direction to help you get to that goal you set. So, why can't that work for you? It will. So, I guarantee you guys cook more if you can. And I'm not talking about the microwave. Maybe throw your microwave away anyway because your microwave isn't that great. It's not. Food is not meant to be like tampered with in that way. That's the word I can come up with because you're cooking the cells so fast. It's not meant to be like that. I slow cook everything. The flame is to the lowest flame it can be, and then I just let it all simmer so that the juices can get together. So I don't know. That's just me. Um, Maybe you might want to try it. I don't know. But yeah, you just got to give yourself time Because remember what we said about time. That's all we have. That's the only value we have. This money, these cars, these electronic devices, we can't take that with us. We can't remember that. Who remembers their first cell phone? How to operate their first cell phone? See, you see what I'm saying? You don't remember that, but you do remember the experiences. Like when you were with your friend, when you first made your first cell phone call, when you bought your first cell phone, that experience of buying one, that experience you had when you were with your family or your friends or your loved one or your whoever. You remember those. You take that with you forever. And that is time that you will never, ever get back. So start utilizing your time, guys. If you haven't done so yet, start utilizing it to your advantage because that's where your happiness will come from by loving the time and utilizing it to the best of your ability. Guys, I'm going to get off of here. Remember to like, subscribe, share, turn on your notification bell. Again, check out Hip Flipping Mama. Go subscribe to her page. She is definitely a cool lady, and I definitely, maybe you might want to send her some well wishes. She may be live still, I don't know, but maybe just well wishes just to encourage her because it is a tough time. It's never easy seeing someone you love die. Doesn't matter if it's an animal or a person. When you have a connection or a relationship with someone or your animal, um, just being with them, rubbing up on you, whatever, you still will miss them. So, hopefully that she will be encouraged with through the situation and that she'll be okay and she'll stay on track with all of the things that she's doing. So guys, I thank you again. I appreciate you being on here. Let's challenge each other to cook more, to spend more time um, making better meal options for ourselves, using electronics to cook our food a little less, meaning like a microwave, and maybe just, doing our vision board if you haven't. And I will see you guys tomorrow between 7 and 9. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of Hello World. You guys are great. I love you all. And, I don't take anything for granted. I'm thankful that you're here. Your support means the world to me. And I'm thankful that you spend the time and dedicate a little bit of time of your life with me. Whether you say something in the chat or just come on to watch, I appreciate it. So until tomorrow evening, I'll see you later.